Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. In this series, we're going to be taking on what has come to be known as the Masochist Challenge. In this challenge, we have to build a deck based on cards that we pull from the Master Pack. Every time we win a duel, we will be able to purchase one of these packs to see what cards we get to possibly add to our deck. We will also be able to pull from the Legacy Pack. Anytime we collect a Legacy ticket, we'll be able to pull from this pack as well. Unfortunately, we will not be able to buy structure decks to help us or pull from secret packs that are unlocked when you pull certain ultra rare and secret rare cards. We will not be able to do this. All credit for this challenge is going to go to the YouTuber Simo, who came up with this idea. The whole point was to build a deck with random cards and see how far you can climb the rank system in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. And with all of this out of the way, let's get into it. Alright everybody, welcome back to the Masochist Challenge. Here we are with the updated deck. As you can see, we did a couple changes with the new cards. We were able to get rid of those two trap cards that were absolutely useless to us. And we ended up throwing in the one copy of the Back to Square One that we've got. Very helpful. Discard one card, target one monster on the field, place that target on the top of the deck. We can literally just bounce a card from our opponent and get rid of it. Let's see, what else do we do here? This was something that we already had. Or no, is this a new one? I don't remember. No, that one is the new one. That one is a new one. And I thought we threw this in here. I could have swore I threw that in there. I mean, we could run a 41 card deck. I ended up getting rid of, where is it? I don't see it now. Where the heck did it go? I ended up getting rid of this 1500 attack monster because the effect we're not going to pull off, it might as well be a vanilla monster. So I'd actually switched it out with a vanilla monster so that we could potentially get this to proc. Because if we, once per turn when a normal monster you control inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can target one card on the field, destroy it. So if we hit into a lower monster that's in attack position and inflict damage, or if we attack directly and then we could possibly pop like a back row card that the opponent has, these two cards in tandem are far better than just having this useless effect monster that we can't do anything with in the deck. So we swapped that out for that. We got rid of some of the small monsters, like that little mouse card. The where'd it go? This thing right here that only gets the effect if we can special summon it. We have no real good way of special summoning this to get the effect off. So I took this out. A couple other things. We took the not this. We took this thing out and some other of these cards. We even took this thing out of the deck because we have enough attack, better higher attack monsters that are easier to bring out than just tributing one. If we're gonna tribute one, we're gonna hopefully tribute one of our fairies. We did end up adding that new fairy into the deck, so now we have 3 fairies on board that we can draw that we could possibly tribute to get this thing out on the field. So we have a little bit more synergy there. But yeah, we got rid of some low attack stuff. We got rid of this thing. I believe this is out of the deck now. In favor of our new higher attack that actually have some relevant effects that we could possibly pull off. This thing here, this is going to be really great if attacks a defense position monster, that card just gets popped. This is very helpful. We added this into the deck. I ended up realizing, okay, it's a level 2 tuner. So if we can use this in tandem with any of our level 4 monsters, we could possibly bring this out. So we have even more ways of getting this out on the field now. But its effect isn't that bad. You normal summon it, place a spell counter on it. This basically is going to allow us to up one of our monsters potentially past a point to destroy a problematic monster that the opponent has that we wouldn't have been able to do otherwise. So hopefully this comes into play here. That'd be really great. See what else. But yeah, I got rid of some smaller monsters for things like that. Um, like if the small monster for a small monster, this might be relevant. This comes in, this comes in, and I could have swore there was one more other thing that we. Oh, this thing here. When a defense position monster is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. Do. This, like, anytime we destroy something, like, we could just be burning up or not. This effect is better than some of the lower cards that we got rid of. But we still need to get rid of. I really don't want to run a 41 card deck if we can help it. But our synergies are starting to get outweighed here. Like I like that whole zombie thing that we did. I mean that one. I guess that one's not as relevant as funny enough, like this combo with this card and the other card we put in the deck for it. This honestly is more beneficial to us than doing what we did. Getting this got sent to banished, and then we used this thing's effect to switch it out and whatever. But maybe we get rid of this energy, this energy right here between this and this is a little bit more helpful than that. So I guess that's going to be the new deck, and we are going to jump right on into a battle. All right, here we go. See what we get. If he's actually running a Dragon's Maid deck, this is not going to be fun. We probably will have to scoop. I might just do that if he is really running it, because there's no way we out that. And just save us on some time, I guess. Let's see here. Okay, so we already have this for our other purposes. We have our fairy, if we could draw the other card. Discard one card, one tuner, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, junk converter. Okay, maybe he's actually playing, okay. Actually might be playing like a Stardust deck, it looks like. Some sort of synchro deck, but I'm going to guess it's a, unless he's playing like a full junk deck, but I highly doubt that. 3 on board. I guess we could probably get rid of it. We're gonna definitely get rid of this trap card next for sure. Junk speeder. Yeah, we basically just lost. Yep. No, we lost. There's no way. He's about to start summoning a lot of stuff out that just it's gonna be too much for us to try to out all things at one time. I want to see what our top card draw is, but there's nothing that we literally can top deck that's gonna help us out this board. Yeah, he's definitely playing a Stardust Dragon deck, and he's just gonna start synchro summoning a bunch of things that just He's got what? That was like 4 tuners on the field. There's Junk Warrior. Yep. He's just gonna bring this back out or draw it or something. It's one or the other. Yep, back out. He's still still has 4 synchros. He's probably gonna start using these with these and boost these up to like dragons. I don't I do not see us having any way of winning against this deck right now. Now it's our turn. Top card. Beginning night. That's nice. Yeah, no, this. We don't even have a rock monster. I forgot we need a rock monster in order to resolve this. This is a field spell. Yeah, no, we scoop. I'm not gonna waste more time on this one. There's no way we can win that. All right, duel number 2. See what we can do. I would love to win with this deck. That would be great. Get another pack of cards that we could possibly utilize. I mean, in theory, our deck for this challenge really isn't a bad deck to have. But again, we're drawing this card. This is pointless. We have at least some strong attack and defense. He's playing a photon deck. We just no. This one. I will try to fight this one, but if he gets the one new like boss photon dragon XYZ monster on the field, we just lose. That like he literally will just end the duel at that turn. But let's see how far he can make it. If he gets absurdly far, which I'm assuming he's probably going to, as far as building his board, we're just gonna scoop because he's gonna end up hitting like monsters with like 4,000 attack on the board, and we don't have enough out power to deal with that. I mean, this could be handy. There are a few things that help banish in his deck that help him out. So if we can counter that action with this, I'm pretty sure his does at least. I'm pretty sure there's a couple cards that of his banish a card in order to do some other stuff. But it's like him banishing his own stuff, so I guess this isn't gonna actually be as relevant then, because if he's banishing his own stuff, he has to banish our stuff in order for us to banish his stuff. So this isn't gonna actually come into play. Yep. Mhm. Galaxy Monster. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Sure. Why not? It's 2 level 4s, unless I don't think he can boost anything because he already did that. Becomes level 4. So, okay, so 3 level 4s. If he. What the heck does that deck have that has 4 level 4 monster requirement? Okay, no, there isn't. He's just using 2. Excuse me. Uh, sure. Again, I'll see what we top deck for the fun of it, but you know what? In a second thought, we're gonna move on. We're just gonna move on because I don't want to waste time. I want to get us like in a duel that is at least a little bit back and forth, even if we, you know, lose in the end. I still want to be able to do something instead of place a card and then watch it die and then get blown up myself. Like let's be real here. Um, I'm thinking about adding a clause to our challenge if we I mean, at this point, well, starting like right now, if we lose like 5 duels in a row, maybe we get like a pity pack or something like that to help us out, and draw. I think that's fair if we lose 5 duels in a row. I mean, technically we've definitely met that criteria, but as of like this video going forward, so we're down 2 duels that we absolutely would have lost. So if we lose 3 more in a row, um, if you guys think that that sounds like a fair deal, if we lose 5 times in a row, um, get like a pity pack to help us out. Otherwise, we're just going to be on like a cycle of repeat, and it's not going to be a very fun series to watch. Just not not moving in a direction that is like obviously helpful. What is this? Oh, another Vanquisher guy. Okay, that's great. Wonderful. Nice royal finish. If you roll this card, Vanquish, you special summon quick with the fire change, fire to fire. Okay, sure. Yep. Sure, bring that back. Throw that out. This I just don't see this card actually happening very often. Like the times that it will be applicable, we won't have it. The times that it's not applicable, we will have it. I highly doubt there's a card in this guy's deck. Yeah, we don't have worms. We have like one machine, but I highly doubt it's a machine dark. He just burned us for 25, no, 1500, right? Yeah, he just burned us for 1500. Great, cool. That is not what we want at all. Cool. He's literally just gonna burn us to death. I really wish we could have drawn one of our synchros, because we at least could have like swung into this and killed it. And then he would have had to like crash into our synchro monster, because they're the same attack level. Or attack power, I should say, whatever it is. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to pack this one up again too, guys. This really is this is what the challenge is, you know. It's painful, but at least it's a unique concept. So here we are. I like it. Um, this we have both of these in our hand, and we can't do anything about. Like if he had a lower monster on the field that this could kill, and then we could like pop the other card, that'd be so good. It'd be such a great out, but. Uh, He's just gonna burn us to death. I'm not gonna waste our time. There's absolutely nothing we can do against that. Our deck is not bad for this challenge. It's just we're not coming up against anybody. Like we're in bronze right now. Nobody in bronze should be using a deck that's at that level of like, unless they're using like, again, we need to come against come across people that are using like the structure decks and stuff like that that are like real basic, not crazy, but everybody that we've come across is using some like archetypal deck that has just been, there's just no way that we can get around it. All right, let's try one more duel and see what we can do here. I really hope we can pull out a win here, because I really don't want to have to like pull a pity pack, but I think we're gonna have to utilize um, that rule, because otherwise, I mean, if we just keep losing and losing and losing, then this series is basically just dead in the water already. And I want this series to continue onward. But we need new cards in order to possibly pull off things. So this is whatever dual number this is. I'm pretty sure this is like, well, it's either 3 or 4. I'm pretty sure it's 4 at this point if we lose. But okay, we have some hope here. Let's summon this out. Let's place this down, and we're gonna end it right there. That's not terrible. Um, this could come in play. What do we got? Crusadia. Please don't be playing a full Crusadia deck. Come on, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Yep. And then that'll pull another one. Oh my goodness. Sure. Hmm. You're just gonna link climb at this point. Yep, Regulus. Or whatever this is. Yeah, Regulex, whatever. Mhm. This this deck is probably the best deck that we've had to fight as far as like power wise. And by best, I mean the worst possible deck that we could be fighting out of all the ones that we fought so far. Like that, this is an actual really decently strong archetype to run, and in the position that we're in, like if he can actually get, which there's no way he's not getting to his boss monster right now. This is like one of them. Like this is a really good monster, and then there's another one that goes on top of it. This. Look at this. You see this? There's sure, sure. Go right ahead. Monster Reborn it. Um, this is the kind of stuff that we're coming across in Bronze tier. That's fantastic. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. I mean, to be fair, like I do think the Crusadia archetype is pretty cool. They do have some really cool like monster art, and like this thing right here is really cool. Equamax, so cool. Love it. Yep. See, boom. We missed it, but he just immediately one-shot us. Like, cool. All right. All right. I'm pretty sure that is. I know it's either 3 or maybe 4 duels right there. That are losses. Fairly certain. Like, and surprisingly within a very short amount of time, because we've scooped like 3 times. Or 2 times. I don't know, 2 or 3 times. All right, we're definitely gonna have to play the pity pack rule because I'm pretty sure this is duel 5, and if we don't win this, like, we're just beating a dead horse at this point. I don't know why I picked going second, but it might be more beneficial if we go second because we draw the extra card. Excuse me. And that could potentially help us out. Okay. Set and pass. Just set and pass. Okay. T set. Great. All right. The thing is this is like our strongest attack, and I highly doubt this is gonna swing over whatever he set. But we're gonna set this. You know what? Maybe it's low enough that this can possibly proc its own effect, and that would be wonderful. Let's go for it. Yeah, okay, cool. It's not able to be destroyed by battle. Take no battle damage only once per turn. This card cannot be destroyed by battle, so like next turn we could potentially kill it if it's still there. We actually might have a game because I have no idea what this is. I would I would really like this guy to be doing what we're doing and playing the same challenge because at that point we have a chance. And I've never seen this card in my life. Like, this is a definite stall tactic card. It's not a very good one, but I don't see anybody ever playing this unless they're playing a random deck like we are. This could come to our advantage. We actually might be able to win this game if he's playing a Masochist challenge, because we are actually in a decently strong position. What is this? When you tribute a monster by tributing this card, return this card to your hand. Oh, that's fairly interesting. Battle. Main 2. Yeah, I think he's playing. I think he's playing a Masochist challenge with us. That's fantastic. Can we just draw our Magician of Dark Illusions and attach us to him already? Like, that'd be great. All right, let's throw this up. Go into the battle phase. We're gonna hit this like this. We're just gonna swing at it twice. We're gonna get it out of the way. We're gonna burn him for 500. We're gonna come over here. There's no point in setting that right now. We're just gonna end. But I think we have a real chance here. This is a great outcome here. Unless he has something absolutely insane in his hand that I'm not accounting for, but I highly doubt it. Okay, tributing, so sure. And we playing monarchs. That's not great for us. He's gonna do that. I was so hopeful. I was so hopeful, but unless we get something, if we could get one of our outs to this, which we don't have, again, we don't have that many great outs in our deck. We have a few niche ones. If we can pull something off, great, but This is already immediately not looking good for us. We're probably going to end up setting this on our next turn just as a wall to stall. But I don't believe we have a way of winning this. Currently targeting. We need to get rid of this. We need to get rid of this. Oh, this is a fairy as well. So we have 4 fairies in our deck that could possibly summon out the other dude. That's all we got. He had to have monarchs. I mean, if he's playing if he's playing a Masochist challenge, which I have a fairly good sense that he is, we'll confirm with his deck after this. And he pulled this as one of his cards. Like, good on him. Like, that's amazing. That is such a good out to have for this challenge. He's gonna play this again. He might have another. If he has like another monarch in his hand, then my theory goes out the window because it would be very unlikely for him to draw 2 monarchs. He's passing? Okay. What does this thing do? Detach hand. This is just an 1800 beat stick. All right, here's the thing. We need to kill this thing so he can't use it as a tribute again. So we're going to do this. That's great. We're going to try to spook him a little bit and see if he doesn't attack us again. We need to draw our big boss monster that tributes a fairy, because at this point, if we can stall him out long enough, excuse me, we have a chance. But we have to draw it soon. Like, we play one of our fairies down here. Like, he's gonna, okay, he's tributing for something even worse. He has another monarch. There's no, okay, maybe he's not playing a Masochist challenge. We do have potential to actually, we did spook him. We spooked him because if you tribute this card, you can target 2 Soul Tribe on the field, destroy these. These are, this is not going to be relevant for us. I highly doubt he's going to special summon from his deck here. But that's good. That's good that he outed his other card. Him playing 2 monarchs. I mean, it's very unlikely that he pulled 2 monarchs for a Masochist challenge, unless, of course, he's a little bit further than us in the challenge and just hasn't progressed as like we have, and was able to still pull maybe an extra one. But I highly doubt it. If he's got 2 monarchs, I'm more than likely he's not playing the challenge. This is decent for us. We're just going to try to continue to spook him a little bit here. We really need to pull our 1 card. Like, for one time, can we get this synergy to work? And right now, in our most like time of need, that we could possibly win. Because monarchs typically aren't all that strong. Like, our 1 fairy boss monster is a 3000 attack, is gonna dwarf any monarch that comes out in an attack. So we just swing over them. But we'll see. He's tributing another. Okay, so there's no way. Okay, yeah. No, there's absolutely no way that he is playing Masochist Challenge. I highly, highly doubt it, because there's no way that he would have pulled 3. There's no way. You please hit this. 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 Thank you. Please draw the boss monster that we need. Please draw it. That ain't it. That's not helpful. So we could set this in hopes that he attacks this first. And that saves us 2 of these technically for another turn, but I guess it really won't matter. We're going to do it. We're going to hope that he attacks that. And saves us an extra turn, setting another fairy. In hopes that we can draw our guy. 29 cards left in the deck is very unlikely. No. Okay. Unless he's tributing 2 monsters for something even bigger. Otherwise, I don't know what he's doing. He might have special summoned that just to tribute that 1 card out for another monarch, so he can use its effects to pop our cards even more. And if that's the case, we are really not going to win. Because if he gets 2 monsters on the board that can immediately attack and he cleans our board, there's absolutely no hope for us drawing our boss monster at this point and tributing our 1 fairy for it. Like that, just not. It's not going to happen. Please go for this one. Go for this one. Go for this one. Please go for this one. Please go for this one. Don't. Yes. Thank you. That buys us 1 more turn. Actually, it really doesn't because he'll just change this into attack position next turn. And you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me, man. All right, this is the position we're in. Okay. Call me crazy, but our other option isn't anywhere near as great either. What does this do? When this card equip monster treat 2 targets. Okay, that's what it is. What it is. We're going to swing into this to clear it off the board. That's wonderful. Main phase 2. But I think we're basically just going to lose from this point. Man, this was such a hopeful. I had such high hopes for this duel too. At that start, if we could just never draw what we need when we need it. It just doesn't happen. It'd been really cool to summon out that big boss monster of ours by attributing 1 fairy for it. That would have been phenomenal. This is a wing beast. Okay, interesting. Okay, yeah, sure. Opponent controls a monster with 2. Yep, special summon this. Blah. He's got. What is this deck? A fissure? Really? But why? Like it is what it is. We've definitely lost this at this point. Can never draw something useful when we need it. Yep. And now we draw it. Now we draw it. Great. Awesome. Love it. Well, it is what it is. We lose. We've absolutely lost. We're just gonna end this right now. We're just gonna summon this, and we're just gonna crash and just end this duel because we're done. Wow, what are the chances, man, that we're just like a turn behind. We're literally like one turn, 2 turns behind. Cool, awesome. All right. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to check the footage of this duel, and if we've lost literally 5 duels within this half-hour time span, um, back to back like we have been, because we haven't won a single duel yet, we're going to pull a pity pack, and we're going to have to play it that way, because I do not see us being able to progress further if we are just unable to win a duel. So I will be right back, and I'm gonna go check that footage. All right, guys, we're back, and I did check the footage. We did literally just lose 5 times in this one video, so we are absolutely gonna have to play with a pity pack after every 5 consecutive losses. We're gonna do this. It's probably not gonna help that much anyway, so. But we'll see what we get. What's this? This card is special summoned by the effects of an Emancipator card, which this, okay, so basically we're going to use this as a big defensive wall, but this effect is not going to come online. You can draw 1 card. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target 1 water or synchro monster you control in your graveyard or return it to the extra deck. When you do, place this card on top of your deck. That's okay, yeah. Forbidden Dark contract with the Swamp King. Okay, continuous spell. Once per turn, you can special summon 1 DDD monster from your hand in defense possession, but its effects are negated. Once per turn, you can fusion summon 1 fiend type monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand as materials or for field as materials, including monsters special summoned by this card with the above effect. Once per turn during your standby phase, take 2,000 damage. Well, we're not going to probably draw any DDD monsters. Ooh, what is this? Goki. Oh, we got a Goki card. Link 4. That's right. Again, if we don't get more Goki cards, we can't even summon this. So I'm not even going to worry about reading this right now. Senior Silver Ninja. Alright, when this card is flipped face up, you can special summon any number of ninja monsters except this specific one in name from your hand or graveyard in face down defense position. There can only be 1 face up senior silver ninja on the field. Well, there you go. Not going to be applicable. Dream Mirror. Oh, another Dream Mirror card that we'll have to take a double look at the other one. If this card is special summoned by the effects of a Dream Mirror monster, you can activate this effect. This card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects this turn during the main or battle phase. If Dream Mirror of Terror is in the field zone, quick effect, you can tribute this card, special summon 1 Morpheus, the Dream Mirror Black Knight from your deck. You can only use the effect of this once per turn. Again, its later effect is not even going to come online, even if this does synergize with the other Dream Mirror Knight or Dream Mirror card that we've got. Dream Mirror of Chaos. Here, well, look, maybe we can do something with this if we keep drawing more of these cards. Fusion summon 1 Dream Mirror fusion monster from your extra deck using material monsters you control as fusion material. If Dream Mirror of Joy is in the field zone, you can also use monsters in your hand as material. You can only use, okay, yeah, sure. Again, we've got now 3 Dream Mirror cards, and they probably still aren't good enough to synergize with each other. I mean, we have no fusion monsters, so that last card definitely doesn't help. Danger, Feats of Strength. Equipped only to a danger monster, it gains 800 attack and defense. It cannot be destroyed by card effects. That's cool. It can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. Well, it would be great if we could pull a danger monster, but unfortunately, and here we go, an XYZ, 2 level 4 monsters. This probably will go into our extra deck for sure. Once returned, detach one XYZ from this card. Then target one face-up monster your opponent controls with attack less than or equal to this card. Send it to the graveyard, and if you do, inflict 100 damage. This card cannot attack during the turn this was activated. This is absolutely going into our deck. That and this. So basically a defensive wall. This isn't going in. This is definitely not going to be going in. None of these middle cards are going in. This end card and this are going on, and even with this pity pack, this is not really changing our deck all that much. So it is what it is. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. I'm gonna update our, quote unquote, update our deck with the 2 cards. And then we can start. I'll show you the whatever I decide to get rid of. I probably have a good idea of what we're gonna get rid of for that 1 card. And I'll meet you guys back here in the next episode. Until then, guys, take care, stay safe out there. I'm ProtoPawn. Peace.